13 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week. Hey there, Corrie fans, welcome back to Episode Whisper, your ultimate destination for all things Coronation Street. I'm Grace, and today, we're diving into the top 13 huge spoilers you absolutely can't miss next week. It's going to be an explosive week with the soap airing nightly alongside the Britain's Got Talent Live semi-finals. From shocking arrests to life-threatening situations and the long-awaited truth about Lauren's disappearance, we've got it all covered. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Next week on Coronation Street, expect some big episodes as the soap airs nightly alongside the Britain's Got Talent Live semi-final shows. An arrest is made as Carla and Bobby's secret comes back to haunt them. Roy's life is in danger at the prison, and the truth about Lauren's disappearance will finally be revealed. Here's our full guide to 13 big moments coming up. 1. Sarah is taunted by Nathan. Nathan's causing more trouble again, folks. This time, he's driving his van past Bethany, and it's really shaken her up. She's still haunted by what happened, and seeing him like that has thrown her completely off balance. Bethany and Sarah decide enough is enough and go to the police to report Nathan for breaking his license terms. But even with the police involved, Bethany's sense of security is shattered, and she's seriously thinking about leaving Weatherfield again. You can feel her desperation. She just wants to feel safe. Sarah's not having it, though. She's terrified of losing Bethany and decides to take matters into her own hands. Remember when Nathan took that $10,000 to leave town? Sarah goes to his building site to remind him of that deal, hoping to scare him off again. But Nathan just laughs in her face, not taking her seriously at all. It's a heartbreaking moment for Sarah. She's trying everything to protect her daughter, and it's all blowing up in her face. You can really feel her frustration and helplessness. 2. Sarah tries to frame Nathan. Sarah becomes desperate to get Nathan behind bars, so she tracks down one of Lauren's hair baubles among some belongings that the teen left behind at the Platt house. She tries to plant the bauble in Nathan's work van as proof that he killed Lauren, but Kit catches her in the act. The detective warns Sarah to let the police do their jobs, rather than taking matters into her own hands like this. 3. Griff poses a threat to Roy. Griff is back in Weatherfield prison, and he sends a warning to Roy by damaging the book that he's been reading. Roy is unsettled when he finds the book covered in tea, with its spine also broken. As Griff starts snooping around Roy's cell, it's clear that he's out for revenge over Lauren's presumed death. 4. D.S. Swain confides in Carla. D.S. Swain remains suspicious over recent events involving Roy, Carla, and Bobby. She asks Carla why Roy has fallen out with her, but the underworld boss refuses to disclose any details. Carla is curious when she overhears Swain arguing with her daughter on the phone. Swain explains that her partner recently died, and her daughter is struggling with her grief. 5. Bobby's lies catch up with him. D.S. Swain continues her efforts to uncover the truth, as she visits Roy in prison and asks him about the ongoing tensions between him and Carla. She questions whether the argument is connected to the suspicious police statement that Bobby recently made to clear Roy's name. Later, Swain arrests Bobby on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. She rebukes Bobby and Carla for their illegal actions, pointing out that their behavior will have made matters much worse for Roy. 6. Dee Dee receives bad news. Dee Dee's been holding on to hope for Roy's trial, thinking Bobby's witness statement could be the key to setting him free. She's been working hard, putting all her faith in this testimony to clear Roy's name. It's been a stressful time, but she's been clinging to this bit of hope, believing they have a solid chance in court with Bobby's help. But then, things take a terrible turn. Dee Dee is absolutely horrified when she sees Bobby being arrested. Her heart sinks because she knows this isn't just bad news for Bobby. It's a massive blow to Roy's defense. With Bobby in trouble with the law, his witness statement is now in jeopardy, and Dee Dee's hope for Roy's freedom starts to crumble. It's a devastating moment, realizing that their best shot at getting Roy out might have just slipped through their fingers. 7. Griff prepares to kill Roy. Griff is up to no good, using his prison connections to drag Roy into more trouble. He gets fellow inmate Roscoe to lure Roy to the library, giving Griff the chance to sneak back to his cell unnoticed. When Roy eventually returns, he's immediately on edge seeing Griff waiting for him. You can sense Roy's anxiety, knowing something bad is about to go down. Griff doesn't waste any time and pulls out a weapon, demanding Roy to spill the beans about Lauren's body. Roy, who knows he's innocent, stands his ground and refuses to admit to a crime he didn't commit. The tension is sky high, as Roy, despite his fear, remains steadfast, determined not to be bullied into a false confession. You can almost feel Roy's inner turmoil and the immense pressure he's under. Things take a chilling turn when Griff presses the makeshift knife to Roy's throat, telling him to say his last words. It's a terrifying moment. Is this really the end for Roy? He's in an incredibly dangerous situation, and his life hangs in the balance. The suspense is unbearable as we're left wondering if Roy will find a way out of this deadly confrontation. 8. Nathan is arrested. Kit's investigation into Nathan takes a major turn when he decides to search Nathan's van. Inside, he finds a stash of USB sticks, and what he discovers on them is enough to arrest Nathan for breaching his sexual harm prevention order. This is a huge breakthrough, and it seems like Nathan's finally going to face some serious consequences for his actions. Kit's thorough search is paying off, and it's a big step forward in bringing Nathan to justice. But then, during a more detailed search of the van, Kit stumbles upon a piece of evidence that complicates things: a strand of Lauren's hair. When he tells Sarah about it, he hints that she might have accidentally dropped it while trying to plant evidence against Nathan. Kit reassures Sarah that he'll keep her involvement under wraps, understanding her desperation to see Nathan behind bars. It's a risky move, but Sarah's relief is palpable, knowing she has an ally in Kit. This twist adds another layer to the already intense situation, showing just how far everyone is willing to go to protect their loved ones and see justice served. 9. Sarah's mistake is called out by Daniel. Sarah sits down with Bethany and Daniel to explain what's happened, admitting that her plan to frame Nathan led to his arrest. She's feeling the weight of her actions now, realizing the mess it's created. Daniel, however, isn't impressed at all. He sees the bigger picture and knows that by tampering with evidence, Sarah might have seriously jeopardized the investigation into Lauren's murder. It's a tense moment, as he makes it clear that her good intentions have put the entire case at risk. Despite his frustration, Daniel promises Bethany he won't report Sarah's mistake to the authorities. He understands the emotional turmoil they're all going through, but warns them of the potential consequences. If Nathan turns out to be innocent, the real murderer might walk free because of this slip-up. It's a harsh reality check, highlighting the fine line between seeking justice and making things worse. Daniel's cautionary words leave Bethany and Sarah with a lot to think about as they grapple with the fallout of their actions. 10. Joel represents Nathan. Joel decides to represent Nathan during the police interview, leaving Dee Dee unhappy over what this says about her boyfriend's integrity. Dear Swain warns Nathan that the girl who gave him an alibi for Lauren's disappearance has now changed her mind. She brings up Nathan's disturbing history with young women, but he refuses to comment. Once alone with Joel, Nathan promises that he's innocent, and he shares the theory that Sarah planted the hair to frame him. 11. The Lauren mystery is finally resolved. Thursday's episode, May 30th, features the moment that fans have been waiting for as Lauren's killer is finally revealed. Have the police managed to catch the culprit by arresting Nathan, or is the guilty party still out there somewhere? 12. Bethany's detective work continues. Following the big reveal, Corrie viewers will be aware of who killed Lauren, but the street's characters will remain in the dark. Bethany continues her own detective work by asking Nikki to put her in touch with Ellie, who may still have important information to share. Ellie explains that she had a client who kept giving her gifts and became more of a boyfriend. But the situation took a disturbing turn when he turned nasty and threatened to kill her. Bethany shows Ellie a photo of Nathan, but will she confirm that it was him? 13. Carla decides to help Swain. Carla steps up to support Swain in a thoughtful way by offering Swain's daughter some work experience at the factory. It's a win-win situation, giving the young girl a chance to learn the ropes in a real business environment, while also showing Swain that she's got a friend in Carla. This gesture isn't just about business, it's about community and helping each other out. Carla's move is practical and kind, bridging personal and professional worlds to make a positive impact. It's a reminder that even small opportunities can mean a lot to someone starting out. Alright, Corrie fans, that wraps up our deep dive into the 13 huge spoilers coming up next week on Coronation Street. It's going to be an intense week with so many twists and turns, and we can't wait to see how everything unfolds. Make sure you don't miss a single episode, especially with the soap airing alongside Britain's Got Talent Live semi-finals. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Corrie enthusiasts. We'd love to hear your thoughts on all the drama, so leave us a comment below. And of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with all the latest spoilers and updates from Episode Whisper. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.